Hello everybody and welcome. In this video I'm going to be doing a bit of a base tour. Well, kind of base and world tour in a way, I guess. Now, this is the location where our plane ended up spawning in. A friend of mine and I ended up joining in this world, so what we ended up doing like later on eventually was putting a wall around the plane in the starting area kind of, just in case some people ended up joining up. And we kind of did this little pillar thing over here as a way up to zip line to the actual base when we're holding up. There used to be a little weapon rack right here that had some starter stuff like a bow, slingshot, I think, maybe things like that. But I think one of the players that ended up coming through here ended up breaking it or something. But anyways, to the actual base. Okay, this is the only downside because of the way the zipline is. There's a slight chance that sometimes you'll end up landing in the traps that are right here, but normally you have enough time to stop. So now oh, this one's not set up. Anyways, now this is the area that I kind of started doing mostly. Eventually, later on, my friend ended up putting the church right here. Like where I started out was mostly this thing. Started with the rock walls and then putting the platforms for the storage for the logs right here. I kind of realized though this is kind of a little tight putting logs in here. I mean, it wasn't really that bad of a storage area for this. I still need to put more logs in here. But that's kind of just because I ended up wandering out more and started in a different area. The problem with this area is that I noticed it's a bit of a hot spot for the mutant cannibals that end up spawning. Usually like around day 5 or 6 they start to spawn. Anyways, this is pretty much like our cabinet area for alcohol, medicine, the candy bar things that you find, and the sodas, but we've just been mostly using it for the medicine and the alcohol because we mostly hunt and shit anyway, so that's where we have all our food. I've not been in this base for a while, so that's why all the food is black and burnt. But usually an easy fix for that is just picking it up and putting it back. Yeah. Here's another rabbit. See? Easy fix. Just for that. Now I'm gonna be honest, these armors, like we got them ourselves, right? But then we kinda ended up fucking around and duplicating shit. So that's kinda why we have a little bit more armors. But we just have these as a just in case. I mean, we use armor, but I don't know. Me, I don't really like to waste it as much. Like if I'm gonna go in the cave or something, then yeah, I'll put on the armors. Kind of ended up choosing this pond because for some reason the fish end up spawning faster in this one. I don't know if it was this one or the other one because there's two ponds in this spot. Right here, there's one right here and there's another one over here, I believe. And I think the bigger one was the one that had more fish spawning. Yeah, it was this one. Now, this is something my friend ended up doing eventually. And I must say, I kind of dig his spot so far. He had a little gazebo over here. I mean, obviously he wasn't trying to do it like how I did, kind of, the rock wall and shit, but he was trying to do something different. I kind of like this area. He did a little custom house, with the chair and stuff. I don't know what this led to. Oh, okay, he was trying to do like a view thing right here. It's kind of neat. I have not really been here. I actually like how this turned out. It was a pretty good view in case any of the mutants pop up. Now what we were doing with the walls, we ended up putting the defensive walls and these spikes right here because we noticed they don't really break them that easy. So that's kind of why they like it. It kind of prevents, well, at least the cannibals from breaking them. The mutants, not so much. Sometimes, especially the armsies and the Virginias are able to break this, especially the Cowman one. Oh man, I don't know if that way still works though, because in the video that I've seen with Farkit, he says that if you like hit the tree like just once, I think that was once, I don't know, like if you hit the tree once, it'll prevent them from breaking down the tree house. But I don't know if that's still the case now, because I think that video was kind of old. Anyway, there was another thing back here my friend was building. I think he was trying to do like an improved version of a building that we did before in a different world. He made it where you couldn't really see the climbing rope, so the only ones who be able to get up here was me and him, because in the past we've had players come in and try to break our stuff, like take stuff from the armor racks or the pelts, pick them up, drop them, or just log off, and we won't be able to see that armor again. So, we have a bunch of these artifacts around, because we were able to duplicate these as well. Yeah, see, this is what my friend was trying to do. He was trying to do a way so he couldn't really see it, but he kind of forgot how he did it in the other world, so he was having a bit of difficulty, and I don't think he gave up on it. He was still working on it. It's just that we haven't played this in a while. Excuse me. I think that's kind of it for the base tour. I know there's other blueprints though, but the only one that I ended up getting was the lock track. He got the church one. I would have gotten the other ones, but I kind of didn't really want to build them because they're a little bit more expensive to build. So the only one that I got was the lock track because I had more use for that one. I think he had a lock track too. He was the one that came up with this around. My friend Jazargo Dukan. He was the one who did this, I think. I put a link to his channel. He has a channel as well, but he hasn't really uploaded. Haven't uploaded that much either. At all. It's like the first thing in I don't know how many months, years I've uploaded something. Actually, no, that's a lie, because I did upload something of Skyrim, but that was just a little short, kind of um, testing out an editing app that I found off of my phone. But yeah. Cool thing is, you can use a turtle shell on here. I don't remember where the starting point was. I think it was over here. Yeah, you could basically start over here. But you get the idea. There was only one way up here? I could have sworn he had another ladder going up here. Could be wrong. Or I may have taken it off because I was working on this area right here. That's the only downside to this spot, is that these fucking trees end up growing into them. And then you have to keep clearing them every once in a while. I mean, I'm not complaining, I don't mind having sticks. But I kind of already do like a duplication glitch with that one too. And the only way you're able to do it is through the multiplayer hosting. The only thing the host can't do is duplicate logs, so you have to have other players come in and do that. I'm not the one who put the church, but I didn't know what to do with it other than maybe adding more storage in here. So I did this little platform, but I hadn't put the cabinets in here yet because I was debating on either using it for log storage or maybe for food. I wasn't even sure. Ultimately, I might end up putting it for food storage, maybe rabbits too. Because I know with rabbits, if you have like more than 3 or 4, it's like a 10% chance of them breeding. Rabbits are a pretty good source of food in this game. The only downside is the dried meat, it makes you thirsty faster. Another thing I noticed is whenever there's like, if your thirst is like halfway down, and let's say your water percentage is at 100%, if it's like halfway down, then 50% will go down, I think. Then if it's full, no, actually, I think if it's full, then 50%, it'll go down to 50%. If it's like a little bit, like how it is right now, maybe also it's only like maybe like 10% of that. So like each little bar is like 10%. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this video.